Hey, thanks for your email. I'm Jim Mitchell, and I've been building these cigar box guitars for about 2 years. I don't do the standard stick in the box kind of builds. There's nothing wrong with that. It's about the music, not the box. But what I try to do is I do a bolt-on neck, like on a standard acoustic. I hand carve the necks. This one happens to have a slotted headstock, vintage styling tuners, and it has a walnut fingerboard with fret markers at 3, 5, 7, 9, and 12. It's got the hinged tailpiece. This one has I call it an Everly Brothers kind of a sunburst finish, and it happens to have a piezo pickup in it. So again, something like this is a little bit different than what you see in the standard, neck through the body kind of board build, more traditional. And thanks. So that's that one. Then I'm getting ready for a show with Thompson Cigar Company, and so I happen to have a number of these boxes. This is a base model. Again, it's all hand carved, bolt-on neck. This happens to be the same kind of box, same details to this one, and it has pretty much the same kind of sound. Okay, what I have here is a 3-string resonator model with a slotted headstock, vintage style tuners that I relicked. Has a bone nut, walnut fingerboard, 16 frets, and the fret markers are at 3, 5, 7, 9, 12. It has a hand hammered cover plate. That's a piece of 23 gauge steel that I hand hammer out on a bag of shot, a 25-pound bag of shot. It has a brass tailpiece, again, that's been relicked, and this one happens to have a piezo pickup, so which sounds pretty good with these resonators actually. And as you can see, this is a vintage Westminster cigar box, and again, it's a carved oak neck. You can see by the grain pattern that I've done it in a quarter sawn way to stay stable. And it's a bolt-on neck like you'd find on a Taylor or a Martin or most acoustic guitars nowadays. There you go. Okay, so this one is another resonator model that I built. It has 6 strings. Again, these were new vintage style tuners that I relicked. Has a bone nut, a Bacote fingerboard with a hand carved oak neck. It has the sunburst finish on it. It has a hand hammered cover plate that with what I call my bait bucket pattern. And that was 23 gauge steel that I hand hammered over a 25-pound bag of shot with a ball peen hammer. And what's different about this instrument is I got to thinking about the old blues players that were playing 12 strings. And so what I wanted to do is get that kind of vibe, but I put a double course of strings on the treble strings.